Everyone's talking about the Batman v Superman trailer debuting. No, I thought they were gonna go a little more serious, a little dark.
I wish they would have been a little more like Green Lantern.
No. Meanwhile, we're talking about the Avengers. Welcome to Meanwhile, the show that introduces you to the world of comics and connects it to the shows and games you already know and love. My name's Nathan Faudre. Let's get started. The Avengers. They're the biggest team in the history of comic book movies. So, with their newest movie, Age of Ultron, coming out on May 1st, we figured it was time to take a closer look at Earth's mightiest heroes. But to really tackle this one right, we're doing it in two parts. This week, we'll look at their beginnings and give some recommendations, and next week, we'll take a look at some of their greatest battles.
If you survive to next week.
Oh yeah, and Megan has turned evil.
I'm not evil, I'm differently moral.
So the Avengers were first assembled by
Loki.
No, it was Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D.
Actually, it was Rick Jones and a bad radio connection.
Who the hell is Rick Jones?
Let's back up a little bit. When Bruce Banner became the Hulk, it was because he was trying to save some teenage kid who was hanging out at the blast site of his gamma bomb. That kid was Rick Jones. Rick always felt kind of bad for turning Banner into a big, huge green monster, and he hung around trying to keep him out of trouble. See, back in my day, teenagers didn't just stick their noses in their phones. We were out working with poor green monsters.
Is that true?
I don't know, I was looking at my Twitter account where you could be following me at DangerYak.
Oh my god, will you just finish the show?
One day, Loki decides to trick the Hulk into fighting Thor. So, he casts an illusion that makes Hulk attack a train. Loki figures Thor will come and try to stop him. Well, Rick figures out what's really going on and hops on his radio and tries to call the Fantastic Four. But they're not home. Luckily, the transmission is picked up by Iron Man, the Wasp, and Ant-Man, who show up and team up with Thor and Hulk to kick the crap out of Loki. So Ant-Man suggests that they worked well together and that they should form a team to fight the foes no single superhero could withstand. And the Avengers were formed. Chris, what are you doing here?
Megan mind controlled me to be here, so I really don't know what's going on.
Ow! Ow! Damn it, I missed.
Why did you need me here for that?
They're constantly evolving and their membership roster is always changing. In fact, almost immediately upon forming, they realize that one of their members is the Hulk, who is not exactly a team player. So he leaves and they discover Captain America frozen in a block of ice and make him their leader after he thaws. The team continues to grow and change over the years, and it would take me way too long to even list all of the members. As the team grows and evolves, it even develops several franchises, including the West Coast Avengers, Young Avengers, Avengers AI, Secret Avengers, and of course, the Great Lakes Avengers. But it doesn't matter what the team is called, there will always be heroes to rally when the battle cry goes out. Avengers assemble!
Sorry, working on an energy blast.
Why are you sorry? You're evil.
Oh, that's right. Not sorry!
The Ultimates, Ultimate Collection by Mark Millar and Brian Hitch. We get a modern 21st century reintroduction to the characters as Nick Fury puts together his volatile superhuman army to deal with the threats that no one nation or hero can confront. Millar and Hitch both basically help put together what's known as widescreen comics. These are stories that read almost exactly like a blockbuster movie, with witty dialogue and stunning, gorgeous art. This book directly lays the groundwork and plan for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including the casting of Sam Jackson as Nick Fury.
Ha ha ha! It's all going according to my plan!
Good, you've got a plan. Oh jeez.
Attention simpletons! For every like this video gets, my uppercut hand will be stronger. Look at this beautiful face. I think I'll take that from him first.
New Avengers, Breakout by Brian Michael Bendis and David Finch. This book takes place after the events of Avengers Disassembled, which we recommended back in the Scarlet Witch episode. It sees the formation of an all-new team of Avengers when there is a breakout at the Raft, a superhuman prison. An all-star team of some of Marvel's most popular characters team up to help contain the threat, giving Captain America an idea that maybe it's time for the Avengers to get back together. This is the Avengers getting the all-star treatment, with fan favorites Wolverine and Spider-Man joining up. And with Bendis' fast-paced dialogue and Finch's dynamic art, it serves as a perfect reintroduction to how and why we really need a team of Avengers. As Marvel heads into their crossover event, Secret Wars, the Avengers are about to see some major changes. In fact, as a good rule of thumb, if you're curious about any large Marvel crossover event, you can check in with any of these three titles. Avengers, which covers the core team. New Avengers, which covers the Illuminati team of the greatest and most powerful minds in the Marvel Universe. And Mighty Avengers, which is more of a street-level team. Any of these books will give you a good representation as to the Marvel Universe as a whole. Next week, we'll get into some of the newer versions of the team and what to expect after Secret Wars. Now that you know where to start with the Avengers, be sure to subscribe so that next Thursday you won't miss the next episode of Meanwhile, and be sure to leave any story suggestions that you have in the comments section below. And meanwhile...